Hi, this is Shannah. Welcome to my channel. This is a reading about the next 3 months, how the next 3 months are going to play out in your life. Yesterday we had the winter solstice, so in order to celebrate that, we have this reading. So for that, we have 3 piles. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So please take your time to choose your pile, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So the next 3 months, what's going to happen? So first of all, we have here this card that you chose, number 29, and it's called Gebeentouch. That means sprossling, and this is the sign of a new life, right? This is like there's new energy, there's a new vitality, there are new things coming into your life, there are new things sprouting into your life as well. It's like you're reinventing yourself. It's like you are being reborn, changing skin, but it's already the end of the process, because changing skin can be a very long process and can be a painful process as well. But you're already at the end of this transformation. This is when the world starts to see this new you. So this is what the next 3 months are bringing about. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say as well. We have the High Priest, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Cups. Now, with the High Priest here, this is like Taurus energy, really strong earth energy. So for me, what I see here is you grounding your ideas, is you manifesting your wishes. And you're putting, with the 8 of Pentacles here, you're putting a lot of work into your goals. So there's really, you are investing yourself to this new birth, to this new you. So you're investing, you're being very disciplined, you're very determined, very focused. And it's like you're following an inner plan, and you're also following kind of an inner guidance. And I have the feeling that you've been wanting to do this for quite some time, and you've been working towards this goal also for quite some time. But for some reason, you probably haven't been able to pull it through, or to really, manifest it completely. There may have been also some self-doubts or some indecision on your part, but now it's the moment where you think it's like all or nothing. This is it. You're doing it. You're risking it. You are going after your dreams, going after your goals. This could also be, because we have so much earth energy here, this could also be something more tangible. For instance, like, more stable finances. You're going after your dream job. Or even, like when I was saying more tangible, I was actually referring to your physical health and also fitness and your shape, that you're getting your dream body fitness and body shape, and you're going through a glow up, and you're getting the look and the physique that you've been wanting to have for such a long time. And this makes you feel more secure. This makes you feel more self-assured. This gives you strength. This gives you power. And here with the 7 of Cups, what I see here is then suddenly opportunities coming in, and then you're going to have a problem choosing which way and what you should take. This could be career-wise, even hobby-wise, but it could also be love-wise, that suddenly, because you're on top of your game, you're being reborn, and you're feeling fresh, vital, and sexy, and suddenly you have a lot of suitors, especially if you're single, because I see here you're also putting yourself more out there. You're going out more, and here suddenly you know, even in love, it could be that, you know, more people are interested in you because people notice you. You're making an impact. It's like you're saying to the world, watch out, here I come. And people notice you, and some people get really interested, and then it could be a bit difficult for you to choose. But you're being led by a vision. This is also a symbolism for that. You're being led by a vision. You're being led by a calling, an inner force, your dream, like the dream you've always had since a child. And like I was saying earlier, maybe you didn't have the opportunity for whatever reason to, you know, follow it through, but now you're doing it. It's this calling never dies. Your true calling never dies. So it's never too late to, you know, to fulfill it. And it's calling you really, really strongly. And then you're going after that. So this is the overall information we get for the next 3 months for you, pile number 1. But now let's get a bit more in detail. So when it comes to career, see if we have, just a second, further information for you when it comes to career for pile number 1. When it comes to career for pile number 1, next 3 months, please. Okay. Uncharted sea. This is really beautiful because you are daring to come out of your comfort zone, and you're giving your body and soul to it. Like I was saying, there's a lot of dedication. So you are fulfilling a childhood dream. You're fulfilling your true calling, and you are stepping out of your comfort zone. You are doing, probably even for some of you, you are doing what anyone has never done before, you know. And sometimes we can get a bit lost. We can get a bit, you know, insecure because, again, these are uncharted waters and we don't have a reference point. But you have the courage right now. You have the power to go after what you really want. Then you're going to do it. You are charting these waters. You're mapping it. You are a pioneer in these next 3 months. You're just doing it, and you're not letting anyone deter you. You're not letting anyone bring you out of your idea. So we have the Two of Wands. We have the Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. What else? We have the Four of Pentacles. Let's continue. So again, you have your eyes set on the prize. And here we have the Eight of Pentacles again, working hard and making your reality, making your dreams a reality. You're creating your reality here with the spider web. So you are creating your reality. You are doing what is right for you, your own way. And also here with the Daughter of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. So it's like you're seeing your worth. You're seeing what you can do. And you are investing in your talents, right? You're investing in your talents. You are acknowledging them. You're acknowledging how unique, how wonderful you are. And even if it's still at an early stage, you are investing 100%, and you're making these talents grow. You're working on it. You're perfectioning your skills, and you're believing in yourself. And here with the Four of Pentacles, usually the Four of Pentacles personally is a card that I don't like that much because it's too conservative and clingy and not very flexible. But here in this context is really wonderful because, again, this is a sign that you're not backing down. You're not letting anyone kill your dream, not letting anyone making you feel insecure, making you feel unsure. You're just going for it, and you're sticking to your plan because you have the vision and you already know what's best for you. You just have to do it. You just have to put in the work. Again, then we have the Daughter of Cups. That's the Page of Cups. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Again, this is a new beginning. You're going in a new direction. And because we have Cups energy here as well, this is also a sign that you that this is also a creative endeavor for many of you. Could be creative when it comes to arts, performative arts, or or also painting. I'm guessing from some of you. I'm seeing a lot of you like singing. Writing is also here, and fashion. When it comes to fashion, design, be it makeup, whatever the case. So I'm seeing all of this like has to do with beauty, with self-expression. So for many of you, this will be the case. And of course, this also has to do with the intuition. So maybe some of you, it will be more in the divinatory arts or spirituality. But what I see here, whatever the direction, and it's also healing, of course, cups is also healing. Whatever direction you're putting your everything, like I said, your body and soul into this project, into your dream, and making it a reality. And here at the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands. But look, you have all these other opinions, all this, this could be people, naysayers putting you down or doubting it and so on. But your flame is still lit. You know the way. You know the way. I'm now being reminded of Moana. If you like Moana or Vaiana, depending on what country you're watching this. So, because she's also believing in herself and getting her mission done. And this is you. It's you against all odds, against all opinions, against all doubts. You're doing your thing. So this next 3 months is a lot of passion, a lot of determination, a lot of focus on getting what you want. So this is career. Now let's see what's going to happen when it comes to love. Now let's use here my deck. If you'd like to purchase my deck, feel free to do it. The link is in the description box if you feel inclined to do it, of course. Now, when it comes to love, for pile number 1, what will happen in the next 3 months? For pile number 1, when it comes to love, what will happen in the next 3 months? Okay, so we have Beyond the Horizon. What else? Let's get 3 cards. We have Sad and Blue. Oh. And what else for the next 3 months for pile number 1? We have Ever Unfolding. Well, for some of you, there can be like something that's long distance, but there's a longing here. No matter if you're in a relationship or in a connection or you're just single, there's a longing here. And I feel there's a longing for a connection, a longing for a special connection. It could be even a specific person, but there's a longing here, and this longing makes you sad. But what the cards would like you to consider is that the situation is always changing. It doesn't stay static. Even if a situation seems lost, it doesn't mean that it's lost forever. It will change, it will grow, it will evolve. And so this is what the cards would like you to keep in mind. And I have here the feeling that, with this card and these two together is really, some of you are really longing for someone who's abroad, who's at a certain distance from you. And there's some sadness here. You're nostalgic. But there's growth here. It's like the cards are really telling you, no matter what the situation is growing, even if you do not see it, even if you're not seeing it with your own eyes at the moment, the situation is growing. Let's get more information here with the tarot. Just give me a second. So, for pile number 1, the next 3 months in love, we have here, there you go, Temperance. Temperance is explaining this one quite well. It's just telling you to be patient. But it can be that patience is a bit difficult. I fully understand. And that can make you sad or can frustrate you. But the situation is developing nevertheless, right? So it's like the universe is getting everything ready for you. And it's also the message that I'm getting. You also have to be ready. You also have to be in the right frame of mind, in the right situation. It's like everything is kind of falling into place. Then we have here the Queen of Rods, which is the Queen of Wands. And that's what I was saying. It's like you have to be in your power. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah. Well, there's healing going on here. In the next 3 months, you will be healing. For some of you, probably you go, okay, we're still healing. Yes, you know, you're becoming this Queen of Wands because this is who you truly are. You know, you're intelligent, you're strong, you're witty, and you're very independent. You're a wonderful, wonderful queen. And you'll start going out more. You'll start going to parties, putting yourself out there. You're meeting friends, going to galleries, going to concerts, dancing, whatever pleases you. You're starting to do that more. And so for some of you, it's actually after a certain period of isolation, even. Yeah, for some reason you decided that you'd like to be alone. And so this is what you've been doing. But now there's an opportunity here as well, because this is healing, but it's also, look, it's a hand giving you a cup. So it's also like a gift being handed to you. And this is healing, like I was saying, because the other two cards I got here is the Three of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So it's healing of a broken heart. Okay, what I'm getting is like some of you have been pushing away the healing because you don't want to, deal on the subject anymore. For some of you, this broken heart has been long ago, or there was a situation and you don't want to deal with it, but you have to heal it completely. And there will be an opportunity the next 3 months. There'll probably someone coming in, someone who's really, loving, understanding, someone who will give you the feeling again of being this Queen of Wands, because you have been very defensive. And for many of you who chose pile number 1, I think you're single, and you've been single probably for quite some time, because you've been very defensive, because your heart has been bruised, has been hurt, or totally broken and shattered for some of you. And you've been, picking up the pieces and healing it. And sometimes healing takes time, like we see here with Temperance. But hey, it's evolving. The situation is evolving. And you're going to heal this. The next 3 months, you're getting into this Queen of Wands power. Let's see if we get any further information. We have the Knight of Rods. Yes, there you go. Passion is coming back into your life. And there will be a passionate guy or a woman coming into your life. For some of you, this will be somewhat fleeting. It will be, maybe it won't be long lasting, but it will heal you. Let's see if we get something else. Yes, we have here the Chariot. So a big change is coming, and maybe you meet this person while traveling for some of you. And we have the Seven of Wands. So this is again a card of resistance. Yeah, it's a card of resistance, and it's the resistance on your side. So this person is coming into your life in this next 3 months, and it's someone who travels a lot as well. But I think probably you met halfway for some reason, but either you travel to them or they travel to you. And or you meet this person while traveling, and it's very, very passionate and it's very healing. But there is also some resistance here. It's like for the situation to grow, there is some resistance here, but maybe there's someone else in the game, or the situation gets so complicated that you're not up for it as well. But the good thing is here with the Emperor is like you're getting fully control of yourself, fully control of your heart. You're becoming the master of your sheep, also, but the master of your ship. you know, when it comes to love, you're becoming this Queen of Rods. And it could be that this person that comes towards you is a bit younger than you are, could also be, and a bit more immature, could be the case. But remember, like, because it's coming over this this card, and it's really telling you it's evolving. And don't be misled by appearances. The situation may seem complicated, but it is evolving. Okay. And it's like travel involved, like I was saying, there's some distance here, but this will heal you. And don't be misled by appearances. What seems to be complicated may turn out to be a lot more simple than you think. So pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. And Merry Christmas. If you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So the next 3 months for you, we have here the card Rainbow 28. So with the card Rainbow, we have here a lot of blessings for you. So this is a card of a happy end. This is a card of resilience, of being victorious after a time of trouble, after a time of storms, of arguments, of obstacles. And this is the sign that you are victorious, that you can make it, that no matter what life throws at you, sorry, I'm putting something here away, that you are strong enough to pull it through in a positive way. You're going to win. So this is a card that you're a winner. Pile number 2. So first of all, we're going to do like the general message, and then we're going into career and love. Okay, so the general message: if there has been a problem, a pending, if there have been difficulties in whatever area of your life, this is the card that says you're going to make it. This time, these difficulties, they're going to subside, and the sun is going to shine again, and this is your happy ending. So let's see what cards we have here. Speaking of which, look, it's the 10 of Cups. This is the card of happy ending. This is the card of, you know, family, of happiness, contentment, of being satisfied, of having everything you need. And this makes, of course, for a wonderful start, you know, after the solstice, is like the promise that everything is going to be fine. Sorry, it should be like this. There you go. Then we have here the Strength and the 8 of Wands. Yes, you're going to need strength this next 3 months, because here with the 8 of Wands, you can see there's going to be a lot happening. You know, things you're going to manifest. It's going to be a manifestation galore. You know, everything that you've been wishing for, everything you've been praying for is coming your way, and full speed. And again, this is a double rainbow, so it's double happiness. It's the double whammy jackpot. And with strength, is actually the card is asking you to stay grounded, to be grounded, so you can use your discernment, so you can make really healthy choices for yourself. And with the strength card is also asking you to have some restraint, especially when it comes to negativity, because it's quite easy to fall into negativity when things are not going your way. You know, because we start seeing the world darker, and you know, like we start doubting that life will ever favor us. And so the card is asking you to stay grounded and try to stay centered, so that when you're calm, when you're even and balanced, things can come your way quicker, you know, and they will. Everything will come your way. With the Strength card, what I'm getting here, if you see here, it's really beautiful. It's like the dragon looks really sad, and it's like he's talking to that woman and telling her his problems, right? And maybe it's her problems. It's a female dragon because you have baby dragons there as well. So this is also for me a sign that you're going to get help, that people will help you. And it's also asking you, when things start going well for you, that you don't forget other people that are in need and need of your advice, need of your time and attention, so you can give it to them as well. Okay, but if you need time and attention now or the next month, so you will get it. Okay, you will get help, you will get attention. People are there for you, even if you don't see it immediately. Now, this was the overall, let's put it here, the overall energy for you, which is actually wonderful energy. And let's see, when it comes to career, for pile number 2, what is coming your way? Pile number 2, when it comes to career. Well, what is coming your way this next 3 months? Pile number 2, what is coming your way the next 3 months? With open ears. So I'm translating it from Portuguese. So with open ears. And underneath we have infinity possibilities. So when it comes to careers, you'll have many possibilities. You will have many offers if you're looking, or there'll be many possibilities, many chances for you to develop your skill, to develop your passion in the desired path. So you have to keep your ears open, right? Because so you can get to know or be aware of this opportunity. So it could be that it's word of mouth, it can be that friends are talking about it, and it could even be that you're at a bar or buying bread or whatever at the groceries, and you suddenly hear this. Someone talking to someone else, maybe on the phone. It's like, oh, there's a job opening for this, or they're giving these courses over there, or there's this trip to go this, and they're needing these people for that. And suddenly, you know, you hear it, and then a door opens up for you, you know, and it's something that you really, really want to do. But let's see what the tarot has to say about it. Just a second. So for pile number 2, when it comes to career, so there's one card here already. We have Judgment. So there's something restarting in your life. And it could be, because the Judgment, when I got it first, it was reversed. It could be that it was stuck. You've been feeling stuck for a while. We have here the Sun. And we have the Daughter of Pentacles. So it could be that you've been feeling stuck for a while, and you're getting yourself unstuck here with the Sun. And you're feeling unstuck. This card also came out reversed first, because it's not because I think they were interplaying these energies. It was like, because you're stuck, you're feeling that, oh, you were probably feeling that, okay, you're not as good as you thought you were, or you'll never amount to anything, and that you're just wasting your time, and you're just, you know, chasing dreams and so on. But the cards are telling you there is worth in what you dream. What you dream is who you are. So never give up on who you are. And that's why you have the Sun here. You're suddenly going to start to see things a lot more clearly and see yourself in the true light, in a better light than you probably have been so far. Then we have the Empress. There you go. You're going to see yourself for the Empress that you really are. You're talented, you're strong, you're multitasking. We have the Ace of Cups. So there's a lot of healing when it comes to career. And then we have the Tower. Now, what does this tell us? you know, it could be some of you may have gone through a job loss, or you are fearing that you're going to lose a job, or that the situation in your company or where you work is going to change radically. And but this, what the cards are telling us, it's a huge opportunity for you to move on in a better direction, in a direction that is truer to yourself. Bottom of the deck, we have something. Just a second. These cards are for me a bit complicated. This, I think, is this the Six of Wands. I think it's the Six of Wands, right? So, but if the Six of Wands, this is victory. And if this is the Six of Swords, I cannot recognize it right now. But whatever it is you coming out of a difficult situation and coming out victorious, be it swords or wands. The message is somewhat similar, somewhat. Okay, but here, I really like this tower here, because the tower will shake your foundations. And like I was saying, you were actually feeling stuck. So something will happen that will shake your foundation. It's like if you don't make the change yourself, the universe comes and does it for you. And I think this is something that you're going to experience the next 3 months. And as scary as it may be at first, it will then force you in the right direction, and you'll be very, very thankful for this change, because it will lead you, again, like we were saying earlier, to your happy ending. This is really, really nice. Yeah, and the Empress is always success, right? And here cups also could be, and the Empress could also be something creative, a creative endeavor or a creative career, something that will put you on the spotlight as well. So people will see you. You will be noticed. For many of you, this will be the case. Okay, so let's go now to love. When it comes to love, I'm going to use my deck. So if you'd like to purchase my deck, go ahead. The link is in the description box below if you feel inclined to do it. Now, for pile number 2, the next 3 months, when it comes to love, what can they expect? Again, struck by lightning. Wow, I'm going to get 3 cards. So there are sudden changes happening in your life. Unlikely friends. For pile number 2, next 3 months. Oof. And there's always a way. Wow. Pile number 2. We have here, still holding on, bottom of the deck. So we have here different levels of messages, and actually it suits any state you're in. It could be single, relationship, pining for someone, 5D connection. Because what I get here, if you're single, is like all of a sudden, you go out of the blue, you're going to meet someone. And this someone may be the exact opposite of yourself. Could be personality-wise, could also be, like ethnicity-wise, culture-wise. I was almost going to say species-wise. Could be an alien, who knows? But I'm kidding. But, something like people will never thought, like people seeing from the outside, and even you or the other person never thought you feel attracted to, you never thought you feel these, really romantic feelings for. And, but the chemistry is undeniable, and the compatibility is undeniable, despite all of all the differences, from be it religion, age, status, whatever. So despite all of these differences, you get along fine. And it's going to come all of a sudden in the next 3 months. And the cards are here, no matter how complicated it may seem at first. Funnily enough, this is a similar message to pile number 1, although completely different cards. But there's always a way, and there's something you and this person, you're going to make it work. For some of you, I'm getting that you already know this person, and it's like you're connected to this person, but suddenly, if there were any complications, suddenly a path is going to show itself, a way. It's like it's a change of mind, it's a change of attitude, right? Towards life, towards the situation, and things start moving forward. And again, like I said, like your main energy for the next 3 months is really like a dream come true, is a happy ending, and it's happening in love as well. If you're in a relationship, this is quite similar. You know, suddenly there's a way of making things better, or getting the relationship into the next level of commitment. If there were any obstacles, you suddenly find a way, because this is the road through the jungle. You know, there is a way out of any complications. This is quite beautiful. And so you probably find this way when you nearly giving up the relationship or the connection. And some of you really giving up ever finding a partner again. It comes out of the blue and suddenly it's there and you see it. But let's see what the tarot has to say about it. So for pile number 2, when it comes to love, the next 3 months. So and there you go, we have the Hermit. There you go, you're single, or you're, you know, just going inward, minding your own business. And then here, bottom of the deck, there's a change. That was the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there you go. And suddenly there are possibilities. Suddenly what you thought it was just daydreaming, or it was just fantasies, it turns to reality. But you have to be patient for it to fully bear fruit, for it to fully ground, for it to fully blossom. You have to be patient. You put in the work and then you let it grow. And this is the way to do it, right? But it's like all that you ever dreamed about in a partner, this person seems to check all the boxes, which is, you know, you maybe even be a bit suspicious at first. And we have the Chariot. So things will start to move on. All of a sudden you get unstuck, like, and here you have it, the King of Cups. Your Prince Charming, which is in this case a King Charming, someone who's mature, emotionally mature, someone you can count on, someone that looks almost like too good to be true. But this person will offer you your cup of love, not their cup of love. And you see here, with a little bit of water, a little bit of sunshine, love grows. And here we have, okay, thank you. Here we have the Magician, bottom of the deck. Oh, and this person, as you can see, the Magician wanted to show himself, the Emperor, is this person is a person of means. Is a person that has a certain status in society. You know, maybe they're popular, maybe they're very financially well off, sorry. And but someone has some kind of power. And with the Magician is you can make it work. It's in your hands. Fate will bring you together, but it's up to you, to make it work. Wow. And it will. We have the Sun here. It's a very positive card. So pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So the next 3 months, what's going to happen in your life, pile number 3? We're starting with the general energies, then we're going into career and love. So we have here clouds. Now, with clouds, I find that in the next 3 months you're going to rediscover how beautiful life is. For some of you, you probably think, yeah, right. That sounds incredibly cheesy. It is, but it's true nevertheless. Because what the card is telling us, it's, there may have been some clouds in your life, some difficulties, some obstacles, or just like this state of mind where you're just sad. You're just sad. Some of you, I even have the feeling you don't even know exactly why. Could be something biological, like an imbalance, and a hormone imbalance or vitamin imbalance, something in your body. Or it could be something psychological, something that could be like some process that you're undergoing right now, consciously or unconsciously, but something that is working within you, right? And this may bring you down. This may lead you to see life through gray glasses, darker glasses. And it's nothing wrong with that, because, it's part of life. We all go through phases that are not as rosy as such. But the thing is what the card is saying is going to get better. And you will help it getting better by looking around and finding beauty. And just, in beauty, what is beauty? We could discuss it now for hours. But beauty is whatever pleases your senses. Let's narrow it down to that. Okay, it's whatever pleases your senses. And what is the beauty around you? For instance, if we do now the exercise, wherever you are, in your room, in your car, wherever you are right now, and if you look around you, what do you find beautiful? What is the thing around you right now that pleases your eyes, right? And this is an exercise that you can do wherever you are, especially if you're feeling down or if you're feeling sad. It could be anything. It could be a bird setting flight. It could be a child eating an ice cream. It could be a child unsuccessfully eating an ice cream. That would be funny even. But it could be anything, could be a drop of water, it could be the snowflakes falling and leaving everything silent. Could be so many things. And could be, just a beautiful person sitting across you, in a park, in the bus, in the train, on the bus, or on the airplane. It doesn't matter. As wherever you are, what pleases your eyes, because beauty soothes the soul. I know we talk too much about beauty in our society right now, and we're very one-sided when it comes to beauty, but beauty soothes the soul. Beauty is something that brings us relaxations, that makes us smile, makes us feel better. And I hope I'm getting my message across correctly. And I hope you understand what I mean. And this is like the invitation of this card. So if you look up, can you see it up to the sky? Can you see the clouds? Can you see their shapes? Trying to see the sky or the world around you through this childlike eyes, childlike wonder, finding the wonder again in your life. And I think that will be your main exercise during the 3 months ahead, is you getting more in contact with that wonder, with your inner child, and having fun and finding beauty and magic and awe in everything you see, and getting in touch with the magic of life. That's really beautiful. Let's see what the cards have to say here. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. And we have Justice. This is really nice, because the cards are actually telling you to be patient. And remember, this is now the general energy, right? We're going into more detail when it comes to career and love. But the cards are inviting you to be more patient, because it won't be long until you get your justice, when justice is served. And it's like, I have the feeling that a situation is going to be corrected, that a wrong is going to be righted. It's going to be corrected. And it's like with the King of Cups, is try to, again, I think these two cards go very well together. That's interesting. It's like trying to keep an even spirit and an even heart, an even mind. Try not to be swept away by emotions, especially negative emotions when it comes to rage or sadness. You know, a little bit of it, it's okay, of course, because that empowers you, but not to be swept away by them, you know, and then creating like a never-ending cycle of rage and revenge and ill-wishing and so on, which I know that you don't do, but it could create it usually. And the King of Cups, it's actually the opposite. It's showing that you're going to be centered, and you're going to be or stay connected with your inner heart, with your inner love, with your inner goodness and kindness. So stay, it's like, yeah, like for you, the motto for these 3 months would be keep calm and stay kind. And because you're a very kind person, you're very, very sensitive. And something has happened that really distraught you somewhat, something that really, you know, got you off balance and hurt you. But things are going to get better. You know, the sun is going to shine again. The situation is going to be corrected. Yeah. And it's also for you, for some of you, this is like a more specific. Some of you are going to get a new job. You're going to get an offer of a new job, and an offer that is solid, and but doing something that you really like. You just have to be a little bit more patient. Like I said, the clouds will subside and the sun is going to shine again. Wow. Okay, so let's get this into more detail. Let's go now for the career. Now, when it comes to career, for pile number 3, what they can expect the next 3 months. What can they expect the next 3 months? Pile number 3. Oh, how you call this in? I'm trying to translate this in English. Being completely open. Completely open, yeah. Completely open, exposed and revealed. It's the bottom of the deck. Now, I think here with completely open, first of all, we could say, you know, be completely open to new opportunities, to new directions, to new paths. You know, be completely open, because there will be things that you haven't considered yet that can bring you further and can bring you a lot of joy and a lot of fulfillment. But also here, completely open, and we said, and we just saw exposed and revealed. Exposed and revealed can sound a bit, you know, menacing, but it's actually quite positive, because I see some of you will finally publish a work, you know, or share it with the world, put it online for the first time. You're opening yourself completely. Could be that you've been working on this project for quite some time, and in the next 3 months you're showing it to the public for the very first time, and you'll be in the eye of the public. I don't know, I have a feeling that is actually quite positive, but let's see what the tarot has to say about it. So if it gives us more information. So for pile number 3, next 3 months when it comes to career. So we have the 3 of Swords in reverse, and we have the 8 of Cups, and we have the 7 of Swords. So you are leaving behind, you're leaving behind a situation that was hurting you, a situation that was keeping you bound, a situation that was not letting you grow, and where people, and we have the 5 of, where people don't recognize your worth. And there's also a chance here of mobbing, that you've gone through some mobbing as well. And people like in your line of work, you're not being able to grow. You're not able to really prosper, because I have the feeling now, for instance, I'm seeing the Son of Wands here, bottom of the deck. The Son of Wands is the Knight of Wands. It could be that you're very creative, you have wonderful ideas, you share your ideas, but you know, they're not appreciated or they're not taken seriously. So for some of you, you are now opening up to new directions, to new possibilities, because I think the situation you're in is achieving a critical mass, in the sense that it's going to come to a point where you cannot take it any longer and you will be leaving the situation behind. Let's see what else we get here. You get here, there you go, the Seven of Wands. So you're leaving it behind. It's going to be, you know, quite sudden. It's going to be impulsive, but it's like I say, the moment you reach that critical mass, you go. You don't even look back. You just go. And then we have here the Nine of Pentacles. So many of you will start then your own business. We have here bottom of the deck the Two of Wands, meaning you've been considering this for quite some time. Maybe you are lacking courage because, of course, finances, you know, starting your own business and going on your own, it can be a bit risky, can be scary, of course it is. But the situation you've been in, it's really not fulfilling you. It's actually making you very sad, and it's even undermining your self-esteem to a certain extent. And so when, like I said, when you feel that, okay, this is enough, you're not looking back, you're just going and you're starting your own business. And the Nine of Pentacles is actually a card of success, of financial success. So this is actually telling you that you're better off doing your own thing and being happy, because if you succeed, you will be extremely happy. But if you fail, then you fail on your own terms and not anyone bringing you down. And then we have the Four. I just wanted to ask if this is going to be successful. We have the Four of Wands. Yes, it is. It's going to be successful, and it's going to be something that will make other people happy as well. You know, some of you, you'll be even wedding planners. Who knows, right? But this, the dream or this idea that you've been planning and working on, it will thrive. It will succeed. The moment you are ready to go, it will work, you know, but follow your instinct, follow your intuition. So let's go now to love. So let's get the cards. Here. I'm using my deck. Some of you might know it already. If you'd like to purchase it, the link is in the description box below, but only if you feel inclined to do it, of course. And let's see, for pile number 3, love in the next 3 months. Pile number 3, love in the next 3 months. We have new love. Wow. So there's someone new coming in. So maybe it has to do with that King of Cups that we were seeing earlier. Wow. So what else? Pile number 3, the next 3 months. Sweet fantasies. Don't have to say anything about that. It's quite obvious. And then we have happy endings. Oh my God. So what will be now very specific. Maybe you've been fantasizing about someone in particular. This is a very good sign that things will work out. And again, we have here endless possibilities. Is reminding you, in love, the possibilities are endless. So you just stay positive, believe in yourself. And let's see what the tarot has to say about it. Now, just one thing before we start with the tarot. Even if you're in a relationship or single, there's a possibility of a new love interest coming in, right? If you're in a relationship, of course, this will be a bit more complicated, but with the happy endings, is saying there will be a very satisfying solution to this, right? But then that will be then too specific to get into more detail right now. So we have here the Six of Cups. That's why I'm feeling like this is someone you've been fantasizing for a while, right? And or it feels when you meet this person, it feels like you've known this person since forever. And it's going to be a bit childlike at first, so very in the sense of naive, innocent, and totally sweet. So it's going to be a really sweet approach, a very, very sweet first meeting. So wait a second. So next 3 months for pile 3. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. So this will start really quickly. So both of you will be very impatient. So this is going to develop really, really quickly. And you can just, you cannot stay away from one another. And this will have the potential of, so this is very hot. This is very steamy, as you can see here with the volcano exploding. And this has the potential of being long-term. But of course, it will depend on you both, right? But it has all the potential to work out. Let me get more cards. So for pile number 3, there you go, another card. We have the Empress. Yeah, so this is someone you can start a family with, someone you feel really comfortable with and cozy with. And there is also the possibility of, pregnancy and having children with this person. But in the next 3 months, if you don't want to get pregnant in the next 3 months, then please take the due precautions, of course. Then we have the Fool. So this is, for many of you, will be a very new beginning, and it will be like a happy-go-lucky kind of situation, just rushing in. Only fools rush in. This is almost like a warning, for some of you. I'm getting reminded of Elvis Presley. I can't help falling in love with you, only fools rush in. But I think you cannot help it. Both of you just are just like magnets. Here we have bottom of the deck, the Empress. It's like you try to fight it, but you cannot. The passion is just overwhelming. One last card, please. For pile number 3. Whoa, wait a second. Yeah, we have the Tower. Like I said, it's overwhelming. And we have the King of Pentacles. So it's overwhelming, but this is someone who will stabilize you. It's like all your preconceived notions and of love, of what a man or a woman should be like, it will go out of the window, because this person will actually set a new level of foundations for you, so to say. It sounds strange what I'm saying, but it's like going to create a new standard. Yes, it's going to raise the bar. Yeah, it's not even raising the bar, it's going to create a whole new universe of standards for you. And this is someone you can count on. This person will be there, even if your life, is going crazy and everything seems to be falling apart. This person will be there for you no matter what. And it's the King of Pentacles, so this is also husband material or wife material. We don't want to get now too gender specific. Now, and this was your reading, pile number 3. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.